I'm Christel, and I'm here to do a reading, what I call the Frazzled and Frayed reading for each of the zodiac signs, because we're living in a time where things are quite overwhelming and people may be stressed, and some of you may feel that really, anxiety, stressed. You may even feel low or depressed, exhausted, all that sort of feelings. And I'm just going to do a reading to give you a way to deal with that, sort of a remedy, a potion, an antidote to deal with the stress and anxiety that comes with all these changes and all these weird energies, and also these weird things that have been happening in 2020 and are still happening because we're not at the end of the year yet. But astrologically speaking, it's going to get a little bit more calm towards the second half of this month, and then December and the end of this year. So let's hope that's true. And then for now, I'm going to just start your reading. Aries, your Frazzled and Frayed reading for you, starting with the main cards. Anyway, let's start with the main ones. Okay. So let's start here. So I always, it depends a bit on how the cards come, but this is you feeling frayed and frazzled, literally, the Three of Swords. Look at the heartbreaking. There's heartache, there's pain, there's hurt, there's sadness, there's this feeling of loss, but there's also this feeling of fear and anxiety. But here is the antidote. This is your remedy. These cards. Now, I want to start with this one. Let's just start here. The Seven of Cups. At a certain point in life, you will have to make choices. Look at the guy who's looking at these cups. The cups are all turned upside down. There is like a snake here. There is the wing of a bat, or like a dragon. Then you have the water going through it, a ladder. So there's a lot of symbology here. And I feel that here the Seven of Cups is sometimes you have to make choices. And even if you don't know what choices you need to make, you have to know you'll have to make them. Because the Three of Cups, I feel that this is a sort of, how am I going to say this? So this cups and cups. Cups is about emotions, about feelings, about relationships, about love. So you have to make choices with your heart, because if you make choices with your heart, there is this coming together of the elements. And the elements can be people, it can be your emotions, it can be your thoughts, it can be all sorts of stuff. But choices made with a heart and not overthinking it, because sometimes you overthink it here. Choices made with a heart will always result in things coming together and people coming together. So things will come together if you make the choices that you need to make. And the King tells me that, however hurt you are, however afraid you are, you have this King inside of you. And this King of Wands is a very creative and fiery, passionate king. And fire is the element of Aries. It's your element, Aries. So this King Aries, this King of Wands here, tells me that you really have this power inside of you. This power of, making that choice, making, overcoming the pain, the hurt, the sadness, the loss. Whatever the loss is, things will come together if you connect with the real choices of the heart, not the choices of the mind, the ones that really connect to your heart, to connect you with the spirit, with the stars. And, we're all made of stars. There is a Moby song, I think it is, about that. And this king says that you got it. The lion is a really strong animal. It's the king of the savannah. And you have that lion heart in you. You have that that power, the powerful stuff to manifest and to bring things together. So whatever the loss is, whatever the hurt and the sadness is, there will be some choices you need to make. And with the choices, it means also that some things will not work out or not belong to you anymore. And then in belonging, I mean, be part of who you are any longer. And those things you need to let go. So Aries, your first message card is disbursement. Give new power. Solve negativity. Overcome obstacles, hurdles, challenges. And it's also the card of liberation. So I think here, when you make the choices, you become free. You become these free spirits that are here, and also this free spirit, this lion. And it gives you, when you disperse, when you get rid of the things that no longer belong to you, and of this hurt and this pain and this anxiety, this stress, and you solve it by making these choices, then you become also this more free. This liberation is available to you. And let's have a look here at this card. It says flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. I will read from the little book, but as I see it, the first thing that comes to me, at the moment you're here, you're in that in-between. These two states are in-between states. This is the remedy to solve this, yeah? This is where you have to make your choices. If you do that, you can solve the pain and the hurt, and you become the king in the end. And you will solve the negativity. You will become freer. But at the moment, you are in that space where you still don't know the choices you're gonna have to make, or you want to make even, because you're not wanting to let go of some things, and you'll have to. And stop the overthinking, connecting to your heart. And I think this flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between, is that space where you're now. So in between this and this. So also in between this and this. So if you do that, if you work with your choices that are important to you, not to other people, but to you, then you can sort of become this freer, because these women are also quite free. They're standing in the middle, of the night under the starry heavens in a landscape full of, I think it's lavender. It's beautiful. It's the purple color. It's the color of that, our top, the violet color of our seventh chakra that connects us with the above, with the beyond, with the more spiritual realm. So yeah, you're there. That means that some things will have to go. I'll just read quickly. It says, balance comes easily to flamingo spirit, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. So standing strong in the face of uncertainty. Also standing strong in the face of uncertainty. And the flamingo can do that on one leg, yeah? Don't forget that. You can be informed by what came before and plan for the future yet to be. But do not resist flamingo spirit's call to be fully present in the now, where the real magic happens. Because you're now here. You're here in between this state, really, and you're going to make the choices. So, and this is embracing that fact that, okay, you're okay with this. You're okay with, you're even okay with the losses and the hurt. Because if you accept them, you can easily make the choices that will move you and propel you forwards. So with one foot in life, you are moving away from, and with the other foot in the future, as you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions. But you must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. So embrace the in-between. So yes, you're at the moment a little bit in between. But I'm also going to tell you that don't forget that Mars is still retrograde in your sign until, I think it's November 13th or 14th, depending on time zones. So that is coming to an end almost. And Mars will continue in your sign. I think it's until the beginning of next year. So it's been there for quite a long time. Now, you're fine with that because you have that strength, you have that drive, you want to take action. But before you take action here, you need to embrace this moment of like standing still. This is standing still. The flamingo is standing still on one leg balancing, and then choosing where to go. And that's what you need to do. So it's time to just calm down, and whatever will come, and then you propel to that place, and that place here of freedom. But first you have to disperse this part here. So that's it for you, Aries. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps. And see you later. Bye.